I gotta say, I feel like I'm out of step with most of the commentariat on this, because from the very beginning, from the first time that was first reported, I just felt like, oh yeah, definitely you should do that. And I know it's not that simple, and I know that I understand the arguments against it, which is, as Biden himself has articulated, like, these people have done nothing wrong. Why do they need a pardon? I also understand, like, oh, if you give these pardons, then that will give you less of a moral leg to stand on for criticizing Trump's abuse of the pardon power. Trump is already very happy abusing the pardon power. Trump gave a pardon to Jared Kushner's dad and now is making him ambassador to France. Like, the idea that Trump is looking for, like, other recent presidents to decide what's morally and politically acceptable when it comes to pardons is ridiculous. He pardoned Paul Manafort. He, interfered in Roger Stone's sentencing and got Michael Flynn's plea over it. I mean, the guy, anyway. The idea that there's any sort of like moral calculus that involves a comparison of Donald Trump to anybody on these things, I just think is not living in reality. And I think that Biden realistically can count on the fact that Trump is not going to act in good faith, that if he's going to put in an attorney general who at the Republican National Convention said, yeah, lock her up, I love that. If he's going to put somebody like Kash QAnon Patel and the head of the FBI who says he's going to abolish the FBI and turn it into a museum of the deep state. I mean, yeah, you're not talking about a good faith cast of characters who's planning on using the criminal justice system in a way that, meets our historical standards for what counts as serious and well-predicated action. And so, yeah, he should protect people who don't deserve to be abused with that system. And Trump has been, and Patel has been they've been open enough about who exactly they're planning on going after. They should just take the entire list of 60 people in Patel's book, and on the basis of the fact that they're in Patel's book, give them all pardons. All the people who Trump has threatened on the campaign trail, give them pardons. You're not dealing with somebody who's looking to you to make, fine, morally grained distinctions here about how he's going to use the pardon power based on what you do with it. Just protect people who don't deserve to be destroyed by these people who are promising to do it. I just don't think it's that hard. What do you think about it?
I agree with you. And I also think the fact that the White House is floating the notion of potential preemptive pardons right now when it's the closing hours of the Biden administration is a pretty good indicator that it's going to happen, or that they're quite close to convincing the president, because otherwise, why confirm it? We'll see that.
I just think, like with the January 6th committee, for example, like I'm sure there's distinctions between some of those people wanting the pardon and some of them not. Ignore that. Just give them all the same pardon. Give the same pardon to literally everybody who's in Kash Patel's book, to everybody who Trump has singled out on the campaign trail, or that members of his campaign have singled out. Members of the transition have singled out. Just do it. And yeah, people will grind their teeth about it, but it will also prevent those people from being destroyed by a bad faith incoming administration that's promising to destroy them for political reasons and as an abuse of our criminal justice system. You can protect it with the stroke of a pen. You can protect those people with the stroke of a pen. And I just really think that President Biden should do it, and I hope he does.